This wasn't the first time domestic violence had occurred. The man punched her body repeatedly. Afterward, he calmly started taking a bath as if nothing had happened. The woman retrieved a hairdryer from the cabinet, plugged it in, and turned it on. She slowly walked towards her husband, who was still asking what she intended to do. Without hesitation, she threw the hairdryer into the bathtub. Surprisingly, her face was made of wires and metal. The man convulsed for a moment before falling into eternal slumber. It turned out she was a robot produced by this company. At that time, the company had no idea what the robot had done and continued providing products to customers. Jack, who had lost his wife, clicked on the company's website. The next day, he ordered a robot that looked like his wife online. He hoped the robot could give him a better life. However, in the middle of the night, the robot suddenly widened its eyes. It turned out that pets were not included in its database, so it identified the dog as a threat. The following day, the robot lifted its metal foot and took the little dog's life. When Jack discovered the pet was missing and asked the robot about it, she just stared at the screen and asked why humans destroy each other. Jack couldn't answer that question, so he went out to look for the dog. Just then, his sister came to bring him some food. As the woman slowly turned her head, the sister saw her resurrected sibling and fainted from shock. Upon learning that this was a robot Jack had bought, the sister became furious. She believed nothing could replace her sister and told Jack to return the robot immediately. The robot's face remained expressionless throughout. That night, the woman entered the sister's room and pushed her down on the bed. She then took out a pillow and waited for the sister to stop struggling. Later that evening, Jack discovered that both the robot and his sister had disappeared. He called the company to inquire, but they simply said the robot was undergoing maintenance at their facility. However, the tracking device he had installed pointed to a remote outdoor location. Jack found the robot by the lake. Nervously, he wanted to temporarily shut down the robot, but a punch suddenly came flying, and Jack passed out. When he woke up, he was shocked to find his sister and neighbors all seated at the dining table. The robot calmly stated that now that all threats had been eliminated, they could live a wonderful life.